It's the Cornerman Radio Live with Barzini and Boxingeye. Our subscriber asked me to talk about this fight, Miguel Cotto versus David Lemieux. My thing on this fight is they're possibly fighting December. Cotto has never fought at 160. When he fights for that middleweight title, he fought in a catchweight. He made Sergio Martinez fight in the catchweight. And every fight ever since he won that middleweight title, he's been making people not fight at middleweight at 160. Lemieux is finding trouble making 160. So if he can't even make 160 in certain fights, I've seen fights like with James De La Rosa getting canceled because Lemieux missing the 160 weight limit. When he fought Endom for that middleweight IBF title, he had to strip butt naked to make weight. If Cotto fights him, it's going to be at 160, and Lemieux is just going to beat the dog shit out of Cotto, and I really don't even see Cotto taking this fight for his last fight in boxing. This is a goodbye, his farewell to the boxing fans. If Cotto does it, I'm going to respect him. I'm going to give him all the respect in the world, but I don't see him beating Lemieux at all. The only way I see Cotto having some kind of chance if he makes Lemieux fight in a catchweight, but this fight seems weird because he's fighting for the 154 junior middleweight title, the WBO title against Kamegai. Then you telling me he's going to move up to fight for 160, David Lemieux? And then you think Lemieux is going to even fight in a catchweight? And he can't even make 160? His last fight he fought at 164, 165. So I just don't even see this as reality. But if Cotto takes it, man, like I said before, man, I got to respect him. But I just can't see. I can't see. What's your take?
Oh, man, this shit will be, Cotto will have to strap up, full battle rattle, because when you mention Cotto and Lemieux, the first thing that comes to my head is a fucking war. I see Lemieux sprinting at him. I see Cotto having to be a younger Cotto boxing, you know what I'm saying, ripping that left hook to the body, him thinking like, I got to slow this dude Lemieux down and wear him out and see if I can get him in the later rounds, you know, and Lemieux's thinking, I'm going to fucking push this dude like when Margarito had his gloves fucking, when he had them fucking stone hand wraps, and I'm going to break Cotto down and see if I could stop him, because they both be, you know, Lemieux will be trying to think, Lemieux would think I could stop him late. Cotto would be like, let me take him in the deep waters, let me put fucking punches to the midsection, slow him down to the body, and I'll take him out late. And I think the combination of both of them will be a fucking war. But like you said, Cotto's a little older, he's got money, you know, Lemieux's hungry for another title shot. Lemieux, this would be a lovely payday for Lemieux. I think he would take even less money. Then they might cheap him out a little bit just so he can get Cotto on his resume. But it's tough. I hear what you're saying. Would Cotto really take this fight? Because he doesn't need to. You know what I mean? He don't need to. It's his last fight. They're talking about Madison Square Garden, his second home. Does he want to give everybody one last war? That's up to him, really, man. Nobody's in his head but him. Like, I don't know if he thinks like that. Like, that would be really generous. That would be a generous gift to the boxing fans. Let's just see how he does against Kamegai August 26th. Let's just see what he looks like there. You know, we've seen Kamegai, you know, them Japanese fighters are kind of tough, but let's just see, you know, and then go from there before, you know, I hear you, man. Lemieux should probably be fighting Danny Jacobs or Billy Joe,
Billy
something
Joe
like that.
signed.
But yeah,
But he turned it
but
down.
yeah. That's it.
He turned down Billy.
He turned down
for
Billy
the
Joe.
Cotto
Yeah.
fight. Stupid. Dude.
We'll see,
Anyways.
man. But Cotto, yeah. One last thing, Cotto. He could win that fight. You know what I mean? He could easily win that fight because Lemieux ain't all. Lemieux fucking fades, man. I'm sorry. He's good for like 6-7 rounds of war, but and most of the time it's hard to take his 6-7 rounds of war because that dude's an animal.